Good day, everyone. We are back again for today's Maths online class. Today we are going to be talking about a very important topic, which is expansion of binomials. First of all, what are binomials? Like we have on the board there, a binomial is an algebraic expression that has two terms. For some of us who actually understand what an expression is, we refer an expression to a mathematical sentence that may contain numbers, it may contain variables, and so on and so forth. So on the board, we are going to now consider a special type of expression which we call binomials. And examples of such have been given on the board. I have the first one here. I have x plus 2. How do we know terms? Terms are usually separated by plus or minus. So an expression that has two terms, the two terms we are talking about here now are x and 2 being separated by plus. So because there are two terms in this expression, we call this a binomial. If we switch over to the second example, the same thing is also applicable. A term can also be a number multiplying a variable, and then we have a number as well. You can see that both are being separated by a minus. The same thing is also applicable in the third example. We have a number, we also have a variable multiplying a variable. So a term can be a number, a term can be a variable only, a term can be a variable multiplying a variable, a term can also be a number multiplying a variable. So in this case, all these are all referred to as binomials. At one point or the other, I want to believe that you must have come across this kind of problem where you are expected to simplify or expand two binomials. Today, we're going to learn a very special method on how to expand this type of algebraic expression. And that method, I call it the FOIL method. I call it the FOIL method. F there stands for first terms. F there stands for first terms. O stands for outer terms. I stands for inner terms, and L stands for last terms. So we're going to rewrite this question over here, and then we'll see how we're going to apply that method in expanding this algebraic expression. So when I say first terms, remember by default, any term that has no sign has the plus sign. So we can go in and insert their plus signs. And then I want to revert you to your sign rule. There is always a case where we are multiplying out. Plus times plus will give you plus. Minus times minus will give you plus. Plus times minus will give you minus. Minus times plus will give you minus. So whenever you are multiplying two same signs, it returns plus. And when you are multiplying two different signs, it returns minus. So expansion simply means multiplying out. And we are going to multiply based on what we have on the board. The first terms. In this first bracket, the first term here is plus x times. In this second bracket, the first term here is plus x. So this is going to give us plus x squared. I have my outer terms. See the outer terms as the terms at the extreme. This is at the extreme, this is at the extreme. And remember, whenever you're picking a term, you must pick it alongside with the sign. So I'm going to have plus x times minus 2. Now, plus times minus, like we have there, will return minus, and x times 2 will give us 2x. And then I have my inner terms, the ones inside. I'm going to have plus 3 times plus x. Plus times plus will return plus. 3 times x will give you 3x. And then the last terms, of course, we have plus 3 times minus 2. Plus on minus will return minus. 3 times 2 will give us 6. We have finished using all of these methods now. Now we are now going to critically look at the terms in the middles. These are referred to as like terms. Why do we call them like terms? Because they have the same variable and the same power. And like terms are usually added or subtracted together. I am owing 2 and I pay 3. It means I paid in excess of 1. So this is going to give me plus 1x. Now writing out what you have, we're going to have plus s squared plus 1x minus 6. As a very sound math student, you know we usually don't include this plus whenever we want to begin an algebraic sentence. And then this one can also be omitted. So I can rewrite this to mean x squared plus x minus 6. So we have expanded this. I hope you enjoyed that process, and you can also try out some more as well on your own and see if you can use that wonderful method to solve. So on that note, we bring to an end today's maths lesson, and we hope you're going to like, comment, and share our videos so that others can also watch and enjoy a rewarding moment in our maths online lessons. Please make sure you follow us closely on all our platforms as we ensure that all maths topics in both junior and secondary level gets a very strong attention by all students. Thank you.